Part 1. Understanding where your money goes. Ever feel like your paycheck just disappears before you even know it? Let us break down where your money actually goes each month and why so many of us struggle to see the full picture. Most people know their big bills, like rent or the mortgage. But after that, the money seems to vanish into thin air. We spend on small things here and there, subscriptions we forgot about, daily coffee runs, those tempting online purchases. It all adds up, and by the end of the month, it's hard to tell what was truly important. Let's look at a real-world example to make it clearer. Imagine someone making $4,000 a month. About $1,200 might go to rent. Another $400 for food. $200 for utilities and insurance. Then maybe $150 on various subscriptions and another $150 on coffees, lunches out, and other small purchases. Add $500 for discretionary spending like clothes, gadgets, or entertainment, and maybe $400 towards savings or paying down debt. Suddenly, that $4,000 feels like it's gone in an instant, even though most of it is accounted for. The really tricky part is the invisible spending, those hidden money leaks. I'm talking about unused gym memberships, extra delivery fees you barely notice, and those automatic payments for services you no longer use. These small leaks can easily drain hundreds of dollars from your account each month without you ever realizing it. They are the silent budget killers. This is exactly why tracking your spending matters so much. And let's be clear, tracking isn't about restricting yourself or cutting out all the fun. It's about gaining awareness. It's about knowing where your hard-earned money is going so you can make conscious, intentional decisions that align with your goals. You can use simple methods to get started. A basic spreadsheet or a budgeting app can work wonders. Just take a few minutes each week to review your transactions. Look for categories where you might be overspending without even realizing it. The goal is clarity, not judgment. The power of tracking is that it puts you back in the driver's seat. It's not about feeling guilty for buying a coffee. It's about deciding if that coffee is more important to you than, say, saving for a vacation or investing in your future. It's about making your money work for you, not the other way around. Consistency is key here. A little bit of time spent tracking each week can save you a significant amount of money and stress in the long run. Once you truly understand where your money is going, the next step is learning how to fix it. This means adjusting your spending habits in a way that doesn't make you feel deprived or miserable. And that's exactly what we'll be covering in part 2 of this series. We'll explore practical strategies to plug those money leaks, optimize your budget, and start building real wealth without sacrificing your quality of life. Alright, you've tracked your spending, and now you can see exactly where every dollar is going. The first reaction for many is to panic and start thinking about all the things they need to cut. But let's reframe this. The goal isn't to cut everything and live a life of deprivation. The real goal is to mindfully adjust your spending so that you can still enjoy your life, while also freeing up money for the things that truly matter more to you in the long run. It's about aligning your spending with your values, not about punishing yourself. The biggest mistake people make at this stage is getting lost in the weeds. They start obsessing over tiny cuts, like skipping their daily coffee. While every little bit helps, the real impact comes from focusing on the big wins first. Look at your largest spending categories. For most of us, that's going to be housing, transportation, and food. These are the areas where small, strategic changes can lead to significant savings over time without drastically changing your lifestyle. Think about it this way. You do need to move to a smaller apartment or sell your car tomorrow. The changes can be much more subtle. For example, what if you committed to cooking just 2 extra meals at home each week instead of eating out? Or maybe you could spend an hour reviewing all your subscriptions and cancel the ones you haven't used in the last month. When your insurance or phone plan is up for renewal, take that opportunity to shop around for a better deal instead of just auto-renewing. These adjustments don't feel dramatic day to day, but when you look at the numbers over a month or even a year, you'll be amazed at how much they add up. It's the power of consistency. Now, here's a powerful technique that makes this whole process feel less restrictive. The swap, don't cut method. Instead of telling yourself, no more takeout, try swapping multiple random delivery orders for one planned takeout night each week that you can truly look forward to and enjoy. Instead of trying to eliminate all impulse purchases, give yourself a budget for one intentional, guilt-free monthly spend on something you really want. And instead of juggling a dozen random subscriptions, consolidate them into 1 or 2 services you genuinely use and value. This approach keeps the enjoyment in your spending. It's not about restriction. It's about intention. You're still getting the things you enjoy, but you're doing it in a way that's more deliberate and financially smart. Once you've made these swaps and adjustments, you'll start to free up some extra cash. The final, crucial step is to automate what happens next. Don't leave that money sitting in your checking account where it can easily be spent. Decide where it needs to go and set up automatic transfers. This could mean automatically moving a set amount to your high-yield savings account on payday. It could be increasing your automatic contributions to your retirement fund. Or it could be setting up an extra automatic payment towards your high-interest credit card debt. Automation is your best friend here. It removes decision fatigue, takes willpower out of the equation, and ensures you make consistent progress toward your goals without even thinking about it. Remember, fixing your spending isn't about achieving perfection overnight. It's about regaining a sense of control and making small, sustainable changes over time. It's about being the one who decides where your money goes, instead of wondering where it went. In the final part of this series, we'll bring it all together and talk about how to build a simple, effective monthly system that keeps your money working for you, without the need for constant, stressful tracking. Alright, so you've tracked your spending and started making some smart adjustments. What's next? This is where a lot of people get stuck. They think they need some complex, color-coded spreadsheet that tracks every single penny. But the truth is, the best financial systems aren't the most complicated ones. They're the ones you can actually stick with. We're shifting our mindset now, moving away from constantly trying to fix our finances and into a rhythm of simple, consistent maintenance. Think of it like owning a car. You don't take it to the mechanic every single day. You give it a regular checkup to make sure everything's running smoothly. That's exactly what we're going to do with our money. So what does this simple system look like? I call it the once-a-month check-in. Seriously, that's it. You don't need to log every coffee or panic about every small purchase. All you need to do is set aside a little bit of time, once a month, to connect with your money. During this check-in, you'll do 3 things. First, you'll review last month's spending. Just take a look at your bank or credit card statements and get a general sense of where your money went. You're not judging yourself here, you're just gathering information. Second, you'll look for anything that was unexpected. Was there a big expense you forgot about? Did one category, like eating out, end up being a lot higher than you thought? Identifying these surprises is key to feeling more in control. And third, you'll make one small adjustment if you need to. Just one. Maybe you decide to pack lunch one extra day a week, or you cancel a subscription you're not using. The goal isn't to overhaul your entire life. It's to make small, manageable tweaks that add up over time. This approach keeps you aware of your financial situation without making you feel overwhelmed or bogged down by details. It's about clarity, not control. Now, let's talk about a powerful mindset shift that makes this whole process easier. Giving every dollar a job. This might sound a little strange, but it's a game changer. Imagine your income isn't just one big pile of cash. Instead, it's a team of workers, and you're the manager. Your job is to assign each dollar a specific task. Some of your dollars have the job of covering your essential needs, your rent or mortgage, your utilities, your groceries. They are the foundation. Then, you have dollars whose job it is to bring you joy and help you relax. This is your budget for hobbies, entertainment, and dining out. Their purpose is to keep you happy and prevent burnout. And finally, you have dollars that are working toward your future. Their job is to build your savings, pay down debt, or grow your investments. They are building the life you want tomorrow. When every dollar has a clear purpose, it's much easier to make spending decisions. You're no longer just spending money. You're directing your team to do their assigned jobs. This simple shift helps you avoid that accidental, mindless spending because you know that money already has a different, more important job to do. To make this even more effective, let's add one more simple habit, a 5-minute plan before the month begins. This is your pre-month huddle with your financial team. Before the first of the month rolls around, just take 5 minutes to look ahead. Ask yourself 3 quick questions. First, are there any big or unusual expenses coming up this month? Maybe it's a friend's birthday, a car registration, or a holiday. Noting these down ahead of time prevents them from becoming stressful surprises. Second, will there be any changes to your income? Perhaps you're getting a bonus, or maybe you have fewer freelance hours this month. Knowing this helps you adjust your plan accordingly. And third, are there any specific financial goals you want to prioritize? Maybe you want to put an extra $100 towards your emergency fund or make a bigger payment on a credit card. This little planning session is incredibly powerful. It sets the intention for the month and dramatically reduces financial stress because you're being proactive instead of reactive. You're anticipating what's coming instead of just letting the month happen to you. So why does this simple approach work so well in the long run? Because real, lasting financial progress comes from consistency, not from complexity or perfection. A simple system that you actually follow every single month will always beat a super advanced, complicated system that you get frustrated with and quit after 2 weeks. We've all been there. We get inspired, create the world's most detailed budget, stick to it for a few days, and then life gets in the way, and we give up. The goal here isn't to control every single aspect of your financial life. That's exhausting and unrealistic. The goal is to achieve clarity. It's about knowing where your money is going, feeling confident in your decisions, and making steady progress toward your goals, month after month. It's the small, consistent actions that build incredible momentum over time. It's the habit of checking in, the mindset of giving your money a purpose, and the forethought of a quick monthly plan. That's what truly builds wealth and financial peace of mind. If this video helped you see that managing your money can be simple and stress-free, consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. My goal is to provide clear, straightforward explanations that help build confidence with your finances. Thanks for watching.